The potential for a significant thaw in U.S.-Russia relations has emerged following statements from Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov suggesting a possible summit between Presidents Putin and Trump. This development marks a dramatic departure from the West's policy of isolating Moscow, a policy implemented in response to Putin's illegal invasion of Ukraine. Ryabkov, in an interview with Russian state media, indicated that the proposed summit wouldn't solely focus on the Ukrainian conflict, but would encompass a broader discussion of global issues, aiming to normalize relations between the two nations. He emphasized the critical need to address numerous pressing and potentially catastrophic situations, with Ukraine being just one of many. The overarching goal, he stated, is to initiate a process of normalization, identifying pathways to resolve these highly volatile and dangerous situations that threaten global stability. However, Ryabkov cautioned that the preparations for such a high-stakes meeting are still in their nascent stages, requiring extensive and meticulous preparatory work. He highlighted the necessity of intensive groundwork to ensure the summit's success and to lay the foundation for substantive progress. He further revealed that U.S. and Russian envoys are scheduled to meet within the next 2 weeks to initiate this preparatory phase, paving the way for subsequent discussions involving higher-ranking officials. This imminent meeting represents a crucial first step toward potentially significant breakthroughs in bilateral relations. The impetus for this potential rapprochement stems from a high-level meeting in Saudi Arabia between top diplomats from both nations. During this remarkable meeting, which signified a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy under the Trump administration, both sides agreed to embark on a collaborative effort to facilitate an end to the ongoing war in Ukraine and to concurrently revitalize diplomatic and economic ties. Following the Saudi Arabian meeting, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio briefed the Associated Press, emphasizing the 3 primary goals agreed upon: restoring full staffing levels at their respective embassies in Washington and Moscow, establishing a high-level team dedicated to supporting peace negotiations concerning Ukraine, and exploring avenues for enhanced bilateral relations and expanded economic cooperation. Rubio, however, stressed that these talks were merely an initial step, highlighting the substantial work remaining to transform these aspirations into concrete achievements. His Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, echoed this sentiment, describing the meeting as very useful, yet implicitly acknowledging the extensive challenges ahead. The notable absence of Ukrainian officials from the Saudi Arabian meeting has sparked considerable controversy. Ukraine, facing an increasingly challenging military situation against a numerically superior Russian force nearly 3 years into the invasion, feels significantly sidelined. President Zelensky has categorically rejected any outcome reached without Ukrainian participation, even postponing his own scheduled trip to Saudi Arabia. This exclusion has also raised concerns among European allies, who fear being marginalized in these crucial discussions that directly impact their security interests. The geopolitical ramifications of this potential normalization remain complex and uncertain, with considerable implications for the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the broader global landscape. The path toward normalized relations remains fraught with challenges, requiring careful navigation and a commitment to addressing the concerns of all stakeholders. The lack of Ukrainian participation in the initial talks casts a shadow over the prospects for lasting peace and underscores the intricate and sensitive nature of the diplomatic efforts underway.